Hey guys, it's Hallie Anne. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. I am so happy to have you. In today's video, we are just going to be doing a simple makeup tutorial. I'm going to keep things really nice and easy. I had a video that I put out a few videos ago, that collective haul and the Morphe rant. Some of you commented asking to see that look recreated, what I did for my makeup, and I even had questions on Instagram. By the way, if you're not following me on my socials, I always link them up here and I have them down in my description box, so go make sure you guys follow me on those as well. I was honestly a little surprised because it is actually so easy, you guys. I kind of feel silly filming this video, but you guys wanted to see it, so here we are. Like I always say in every single one of my videos, I know, go ahead and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. You don't have to, but I would love to have you and have you stay. And without further ado, if you guys are curious to see how I achieved this easy peasy makeup look, then please go ahead and keep watching. So clearly we are being extremely casual kings today. I'm eating a protein bar. I had a hockey game last night and I am exhausted. I've been trying to get back into the swing of things with that job because I was off for basically a month / sick for a whole month, so trying to skate at the caliber that we do and what we do after being really incredibly sick is not good. Not good. It didn't go very well. Last night was my second game back, so it did go much better than the first one. But I am just like freaking pooped, let me tell you. You basically are cleaning the ice 3 times a period, and there are 3 periods, and you go up and down the ice 4 times in less than 1 minute and 30 seconds, and you're pushing like 30 pounds of snow with a giant shovel. You get quite a workout, let me tell you. We are recreating a look that was in one of my prior videos that I had a couple questions on, and it's funny because it's honestly, it's super simple, you guys. So let's just get into it. I live by the motto, if you have a flawless base, eyebrows, and some type of lashes on, whether it's your normal blessed lashes that I don't have or a false lash, you are gold, you are solid, you don't need much else. That's what we're gonna start with. So I'm going to spray my face with my Smashbox primer water, because I think this is what I did. Whether or not it really does anything, it feels incredible and it hydrates up your face really nicely. This new Maybelline foundation that I just did my wear test video, if you haven't seen it, check it out. I'll put the link down below, is faring so incredible. For one, you guys will be so proud of me. I found the shade that matches me much better. Everybody can relax about the video that I did my review on. I know this was the shade I wanted to get, but they didn't have it. This is 128 Warm Nude, a much healthier looking match for me. So we're good. I hear you in the comments, okay? Because I totally agree. Like, I agree, but I made it work. I really did. I know it looks aggressive in that video, but it worked out just fine. Anyways, what I was saying is that I wore this foundation last night for my hockey game. I put it on at about 1 o'clock. Didn't get done with all of my work until 10 o'clock. Went home, put some normal clothes to be a socialite out in society, which I never am. Went out with a couple friends and my boyfriend, and it was still so solid on my face throughout the night. After sprinting down the ice, doing all the things that we do for my job, and then to go out on top of that, and it looked great. I am just so amazed. Highly suggest. I still need to prime though. After wearing it for a very long time, start to have a little bit of oil on my chin, a little bit of oil right here. I tried last night the One-Heck-Of-A-Blot by Soap & Glory mattifying primer just in this area. I think it really helps. So I'll take a little on my finger, rub it in between my finger, and then just pat a little there, a little here, and a little right here. So now I'm gonna go in with my foundation, and I found the best way that I personally like to use this thus far is by putting it on my finger, dotting it on my face, and stamping it out with a damp sponge. It just lays so nicely on the skin. So now let's go in and highlight. That would be my next step. I really need to go back and get my Tarte Shape Tape in Light Sand. It definitely fares better, especially when I'm not trying to look too highlighted underneath my eye. Just to make sure that's not too bright, I'm gonna go ahead and add my Maybelline Fit Me in 20 Sand. If you ever have a time where you feel like things are a little bit too stark in your under eye, you can always go in with the other side of your sponge or whatever you use to apply your foundation. Don't add any more, but just tap over, stamp over where you've applied your concealer really lightly, and it usually helps to blend it all together. I think that already really helped that side. And then now I'm just gonna stamp a little bit of my Cover FX powder on my under eye area. And I always start from the outside and going in. I'm going to start bronzing up my face with my Too Faced Sweethearts bronzer. For blush, I'm going to go in with just a tiny amount of my Milani Luminoso blush and fluff that out with my bronzer brush. So I'm going to move on to eyes for a second. I feel bad kind of using this again because I feel like I just kind of recently in one of my holiday looks used this eyeshadow palette, but this is really what I did use in that video for that eye look, so I just wanted to kind of show you what I actually did do. This is the same City Mini in the Matte About Town palette. Now that we're properly zoomed in, I'm going to go in with this shade right here, and I'm just going to lightly wash that all over my lid, just to give myself a base to work off of. Next, I'm going to take the shade right next to that. It's a little bit darker of a shade. It's more taupey. On a slightly fluffier brush and work that into my eye, kind of concentrating into the crease area right in this general vicinity to start adding some dimension. And when I do my eyeshadow, I kind of focus it like right here on the very corner of my eye, and then I just kind of work it up, swirling back and forth motions. I'm going to take this mauvier shade right here on a crease brush and work that in my crease area. I don't know who I am with this kind of eye look because this palette is so out of my element because it's more neutral, cool toned. I never do cool toned eye looks, so I'm just gonna grab more of that exact same color and start working it from this part and connecting it down underneath in my lower lash line. So now I'm going to go back with my original fluffy brush and take that taupey shade that we went second with and just use that to blend everything all together, just kind of on this outer edge, and even sweep it down the bottom as well. And this doesn't really add much color, but it just kind of helps to diffuse what you've put on your eye already, just in case if things are looking a little stark or if things are looking a little unblended, that's really gonna help. So then to lightly finish off the eyeshadow look, I'm gonna take this deeper shade right here. I'm gonna work it on my upper lash line as close as I can to my lashes, as well as even pop a tiny, tiny bit on the lower lash line as well. Feel free to lightly blend out the bottom if you think it's too harsh. So I'm gonna go ahead and just add a little bit of mascara, put on my Ardell Wispies, and probably fill in my brows too because that just takes me forever. And then we will come back to finish up the rest of the face. So now to move on to completely finish up the rest of the face, we will add a highlight really quickly. My Smashbox Casey Home Highlight Palette. I'm gonna add my setting spray now. Just gonna throw on some Skindinavia makeup setting spray real fast. For my lips, I lined them with my NYX retractable lip liner in the shade Nude. And I did have a pinkier sort of lip shade going on, but I really don't like what I used in that video, so I'm gonna go in with something that I do really, really enjoy, and this is the L'Oreal Infallible Paints in the shade Spicy Blush. And with that, you guys, that wraps up my whole entire video. It's a beautiful look. It kind of puts me out of my comfort zone a little bit because I used more mauve-y, neutral, cool tone type of shades on my eyeballs. Super subtle, really easy to achieve, just a really nice daily glam. And I just want to come on here and say thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. One of you guys made a comment about it, and it was just such a sweet comment, and you were making a statement about how you think that 2018 is going to be my year. I feel like it's just going to be a really great year, just no matter what happens with YouTube. I am so very thankful for 1,000 of you, 1,000 plus of you guys enjoying my videos and just leaving so much love and support on each and every one of my videos. So you guys mean so much to me. That's really all I have to say. Thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you very soon in my next one. Bye guys.